Welcome back to my channel. It's Ethereum Mundo, manifesting my twin flame union vlog series. I'm here with Katie, my classmate. We've been in the same class for like over a year now. We do group coaching with Michaela, and we've gone through it, as like a collective or whatever, healing all our stuff. So yeah, so thank you for being here, and I would like you to introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Katie, and really happy to be here.
Nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna ask you some basic questions about your twin flame journey. Like, we all love to talk about twin flames, and like what else could we talk about, kind of, in a way. Yeah. So how'd your twin flame journey start? Like, tell us about your twin flame journey. I love hearing people's twin flames journeys because it's like similar, but it's also so unique at the same time. Like everyone has their own little twist and turn. So tell me about it. Don't be shy.
Um,
Just go all in.
so like I was not looking for my twin flame at all.
Mhm.
It was actually a little bit like, what the heck is this? This is not what I wanted. Um,
Right. You're like,
I
this is not what
actually
I
had just
expected.
broken up with my ex-fiance, and I was just dating around, and I don't know, like I had this like weird intuition or inkling that like I should go for like a guy that had was like a single dad or like had children. And I thought that I was just thinking that way because they'll be more mature.
Hmm.
And so I went on Tinder, a dating website, and when I met my twin flame, it was really like very natural. It was so easy to talk to him, and we got along like right away. And then we realized we had the same birthday,
Oh my
and
god.
uh, we both were kind of like, that's strange. I've never met like someone from the opposite sex that has the same birthday as me.
Hmm.
And then we went on a date, and for me, it was like when I met him, I had like that moment of deja vu. Like it wasn't, a lot of people say, "Oh my gosh, it was like the stars in the heavens like parted and like, rainbows and butterflies." It wasn't like that. It was
Peaceful.
like I really feel like I know you. Like, why does
Mm.
he look so familiar?
Same.
Um, and it just felt like home. And we didn't even like look at our phones, and we met at like 6:30 in the evening, and we talked till 1, and like
Mm.
shut down the restaurant on a Wednesday.
Wow.
And I remember like when we were talking, it just felt like time stood still, like it was just us. And you wouldn't think that we were just like meeting, because we literally told each other like our life stories, or it's like we were catching up,
Wow.
like we had known each other forever. And then yeah, my twin flame started like running from me without me even knowing, because like I was asked, and I was like, this guy's weird, and like he's clearly not ready for a relationship. um and then he would like come back, and I'd be like, oh hey, how's it going? And then I don't know, like it was just, he came into my life when like I was really detached in the first place, and I wasn't looking for a relationship because I had just like gotten out of like an engagement of like
Mm.
9 years.
Wow.
So I didn't really take it that seriously. But um eventually we sorry, I just got a phone call, guys.
No, you're
Um
good. Don't worry about it.
Eventually things got a little bit more serious, and we were like had been intimate, and I was like, okay, there's something really, really, really strange going on here. And one time we actually like we were like sleeping in the bed, and we had the same dream.
Oh my god. You never told me about that. This is my first time hearing this story, y'all.
Yeah, yeah. We had the same dream. And I actually like woke up, and he's like, what's wrong, babe? And I was like, I just had this dream. And he's like, you're fucking kidding, like I had the exact same dream. And I was just like, this is really, really, and some really like supernatural paranormal things started happening where you just like I couldn't explain it.
Mm.
And I think that he didn't start like realizing it until like a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
But we both knew like there was something interesting going on.
Wow, that's great. I love that. I love hearing like twin flame stories. It just makes me smile. Like I can't stop smiling. Like my cheeks hurt right now. I'm like just like I don't know. Just blissed out. But that's like great. Like yeah, I love that story. Yeah, so I guess my next question is like what have been like the like a pivotal turning point in your journey? Because I know like we all have those. I feel like that thing really changed my trajectory or whatever. You know, like maybe some things that you're trying to flame a mirror, or like just finding certain things. You know, stuff like that. Like what really like changed things on your journey? Like you know.
I would have to say for me, what really changed things for me was that I started getting like results
Mm-hmm.
from the mirror exercise. And I'm not talking about like with me and my twin flame like in general. Like I'm talking about like myself. Like
Mm-hmm.
I started my my reality started changing. It was like my internal reality was reflecting my like my internal
Mm-hmm.
was being reflected in my external
Yeah.
reality. And I got like my dream job and I got like a really nice place. And it was all because I was doing the mirror exercise and I was like healing my vibration so that I could attract like towards like. So it's all about law of attraction.
Facts. Yeah. That's
Um,
great. Yeah.
my little moment though, where like I really decided to like go all in is definitely when my twin flame was mirroring to me like major abandonment and like betrayal.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to like hate him and like pretend that like it was all him, but
Yeah.
I knew I couldn't because
Mm-hmm.
we had had the conversation like this is what we are and like there's no going back from this. And I just kind of had to look myself in the mirror and be like, okay, like this is my own consciousness
Yeah.
being reflected back to me. And I knew that I needed to make some fundamental changes.
Wow, that's really deep. I like got the feels when you said that because like that's so true. It's like accepting that like you're literally one consciousness and that whatever they're doing, you're literally doing it to yourself. Cuz I know on my journey I've had many moments where I was like, "No, this is not me. This is not my twin flame. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not doing this shit. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it."
Yeah,
But like
that can't be me. No, no,
exactly.
no. They're to blame. It's them. They're the
Exactly.
problem.
Yeah, but then whenever you choose to just be humble and surrender, you really realize, oh, I am doing this, you know? Even if it's like an internal pattern that's going on, you know, like it's being reflected back to you, so you really have to heal it. And you mentioned the mirror exercise, and for people that don't know the mirror exercise or are watching, well, the mirror exercise, do you want to explain or do you want me to explain it? I mean, I guess I can
I
just
can.
say it, or if you want to.
Anybody, like you
Okay.
can if you want to.
It's just like basic. Jeff and Shaleia teach us the mirror exercise at Twin Flames Universe. We're both students of them. So y'all can check all that good stuff out. But yeah, life changing resources in the comments below. So yeah, I guess what else do I want to ask you? Like, I have a question that I feel like I should ask you. Give me a second. How has your twin flame journey? Oh no, okay. How has your twin flame relationship evolved as you started this work? Like specifically, like working with Jeff and Shaleia and stuff. Like, how did it transform, basically? Like the actual relationship you have with your twin flame. Can you tell us a bit about that?
We've like really grown in like honesty and accountability and intimacy for sure.
Yeah,
I feel
like.
like we've really like healed the trust between us. And when I like first met my twin flame, like I always like wanted to like put everything on him And I would always be like, you need to do this, you need to do that. And sometimes like he would take it and then he would just like, I don't know, like wait some time to like message me later, or like he was always either like super respectful and like kind of just took it, or he would like tell me to F myself basically. Would like separate, wouldn't talk for a long time. I'm like, we don't do that anymore. We've both accepted that like no one's going anywhere. We could literally go back and forth, like going out of each other's lives, and that's not happening. And I just feel like we've really grown a lot in like trusting each other and then trusting this relationship, and that we're not here to hurt each other, and that like, yeah, we may not have like asked for this like consciously, but like this is like what our souls like signed up for. And it's been beautiful. It's been a beautiful journey. And yeah, there have been times in this journey where I literally wanted to like tear my hair out, and I was like, why is this happening? Why am I on this journey? Why can't I just like
I feel that.
Go find some other guy? And because it hasn't been easy, like
it's not rainbows and butterflies.
Yeah, but like it's really taught me unconditional love, and like it's almost like a love that you feel for like well, I mean, I don't have children, but I'm guessing it's quite like that. Or when you have a child, how you feel for that child, you just love them. And like I think people are so like, oh well, why do you love that person? And I think that when you actually really love someone, you don't have a reason, you just do.
Exactly. Yeah, that also puts me in the feels. It's like you like people I know, like when I first started my journey, I try to get people to understand it. Like I would be like, I don't know if you know that meme, but like that crazy person with like the bulletin board and they're like trying to explain everything and they just look like a psychopath. So that was me. Like I was like trying to explain why I felt this way, and everyone would just be like, okay, he doesn't want you. Like, why don't you move on or something like that, right? And I'm like, no, you don't get it. You don't get it. But it's like you can't like force someone to understand unless they themselves are walking the path, basically, because it's like a sacred feeling that you feel like it's like you literally like your heart awakens to the connection, and it's like yeah, like you were saying, like you just love the person because you love them. Like there's no reason, like you can't really explain it, because it's like, why would I love someone that keeps doing all this bullshit and they make me feel all this type of way, and like I'm like, why, like why, you know, like if I had a choice,
Why?
exactly, if I had a choice,
Yeah.
like do y'all really think I would be stuck in this loop? No, you know what I mean? Like, but the thing is, like, this is my choice. Like, choosing this twin flame ascension journey, especially like on this time on Earth where it's seemingly so difficult to be in harmonious union or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
it's like something you can't explain. Like, if y'all are watching this, and y'all are on the twin flame journey, like y'all understand. Like, it's like you can't forget about it or like make it go away. Like everyone wants to tell you to just move on. Like they obviously don't. It's not gonna work out. It's not meant to be. And you're like, you don't think I've tried? You don't think I've tried?
I've tried dating other people.
Same.
And I did, and I feel really bad for those people because like I wasn't there. Like my heart wasn't there, and I felt like a robot. Like kissing them or like touching them, and like it's like my soul literally like packs her bags up and is like, nope, I'm out, like see you later. And it's like you don't understand until like you've met your twin flame. And like I do like want to say that like twin flames has definitely become more of a thing, and more people are meeting their twin flames, and it's kind of like become like a trend. But once you've like met your twin flame, you really understand. And I do think that there might be some people that are like, oh, like they're my twin flame, because there was a show on Netflix, and the girl was like, oh, maybe he's my twin flame. And that might start happening where people like aren't actually on the journey, or they haven't met their twin flame yet, because everyone has a twin flame. But I just wanted to like say to everyone that like when you meet your twin flame, like then you'll understand like why this movement is happening and how you just can't be with somebody else, because it's almost like it just feels wrong. Feels like incest almost, because
it literally is, though, is it not? Technically, right? Because it's like if they're not your twin flame, then like they're like your brother, your sister in God. So
yeah, exactly. And
So,
that's what it feels like. It doesn't feel good.
It feels bad. Just it feels really bad to be with someone that's not your twin flame. Like it's really a terrible feeling. Like I've been there. I guess I'll just give a little backstory on how I came to like go all in on my twin flame journey. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I was
I'd love to hear it.
Okay, cool. So I would love to talk about it. This was like a pivotal moment for me. So like, yeah, I started my twin flame journey. I was like 18, whatever, and him and I were very like on and off. Like we would, it was very on and off and stuff. You'd see each other maybe every few months and stuff like that. We would like text maybe, just depended how the vibes were. But anyways, there was a moment in like I think it was like April or something. We got really close. This was before I found like Twin Flames Universe and stuff. We got really close and stuff. And then I found out that he had like dated some girl for like a few months, and that totally like shattered me. Like I broke my heart completely, even though like he was already broken up with her, and he was like telling me about it and like opening up about how like terrible their relationship was and how he wanted to like basically be with me. Like he was like trying to get me to travel with him, and like he got like an apartment, and he was like telling me all this stuff, and I was like, oh my God. But then when I found out about like that he had dated this girl that was like a narcissist or something, I like freaked out, whatever. It was just really intense for me. Like I couldn't handle it. But he was like trying to calm me down. He was like it doesn't like da 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 da. He was just like trying to calm me down and stuff. But whatever. That led me to finding Twin Flames Universe, because I was so like heartbroken and shattered that I
he was mirroring like your biggest insecurities and
exactly
like your deepest like childhood wounds. That's the thing about a twin flame, is that you might have like a lot of passion and like a lot of romance, and like it's unconditional love for each other, but they're your divine mirror.
Yes.
And they are mirroring back the misalignments with love back to you. So if like you were betrayed a lot like in your childhood or abandoned, your twin flame could like trigger that just by breathing.
Yeah.
Just existing.
Just by existing, they'll trigger it.
Yeah.
So that's what happened to me.
And I'll be like,
I know, right? That's so funny. Literally, like, he's just like, oh, that's so funny. Because that's so true. They'll trigger you just by breathing. Like, they're not even doing anything. You're so mad about it. But anyways, so of course, he mirrored the fuck out of my traumas, like my relationship traumas, like, being cheated on in, like, my first relationship, betrayals that I experienced as a child and stuff. So that was, even though, like, he technically was not betraying me, like logically, if you look at the situation logically, that he never like betrayed me in any way, right? It's like, like, yeah, it's kind of funny thinking about it. I'm like, okay, well, logically, he didn't really do anything wrong. He was kind of doing everything right in a way. But anyways, the feelings came up, and that's what led me to finding Twin Flames Universe. And yeah, so whatever, I was very hurt about that. So whenever I found out about that, I decided to go date other people, right? I was like, if he's doing that, then I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna get revenge, if he's dating other people, I'm gonna date other people too. So I did. I went through like a 6-month period of like dating other people and going out and being in like toxic friend groups and stuff. And yeah, that wasn't fun. It was just terrible. Like I would never do that again. Like it was like a 6-month period for me. It was terrible. It was really terrible. Like it was just terrible. Like, I don't even know how else to explain it other than it was terrible.
I felt like you were dying from the inside.
Yes, it's like, it's cool on the outside, like, it's fun, whatever, like, you get that little high, but then, like, when you really take a step back to feel your feelings, like, oh, I feel so drained, like, I hate this, It's just like a way to numb out.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my story, y'all. If y'all are listening, don't date other people if you're on this twin flame journey. It's not worth it.
Oh, it doesn't work. Just makes you feel really bad. And like, I
Mm-hmm.
think that the hardest thing for me is I was hurting other people. And
Yeah.
yeah, like I dated this one guy, and like I think he could tell that like there was someone else. Like my heart was already spoken for, and it's not like I wanted that to happen, but it just did. And
Yeah.
sometimes you have to like, you know.
I would just watch The Notebook and like that like resonated with me like when what's his name, the guy was like with some other woman when that wasn't her, like the other late like the other woman knew that there was someone else on his mind that he loved, you know, like you can't hide
Yeah.
it. Like if like your person, like the person you're dating is like in love with another, like you can feel that, you know what I mean. I mean, I'm not saying, I don't think I've ever
Can
been in
you
that
imagine how
situation.
she was feeling? Like she's just had like she was just like had sex with a guy, and he's all like, thanks for that, but like there is no intimacy. There's no
No.
real like connection here. And you could see it
Exactly.
in like his body language. And um yeah, like I've been there. I've been the one that's like, I don't want to touch you. I
Yeah.
don't want like that. Like I'm only here for one reason only. And it it really like weighs heavy on your conscience, because like that's not fair to that person. And so yeah, like if you know that you're on the twin flame journey, I really highly recommend not trying to be intimate with somebody else, because you're not only hurting you, but you're hurting
The other person.
your union and
And your twin flame
the other.
can feel that. Like, they can definitely feel it whenever you're in that situation. Like, because I know, like, personally, when I've experienced that, like, being, because, you know, in that 6 month period, I dated a few people. And whenever I would, you know, be intimate with them, whatever, like, I could literally, I felt so connected to my twin flame in that moment. Like there'd be like an instant, like, whatever, when we would, whatever, and then I instantly felt like that heavy feeling, like, oh, like my twin flame, like I can feel him, like he knows this is happening, you know, like I don't know, like I remember like just having like, I don't know, it was just like this like spark in my mind, like just like a very clear vision of my twin flame, like yeah, it's just not fun, like you don't want to put anyone through that. Your union is, I mean, like if you have to go through those lessons, like they're gonna teach you a lot of lessons, but like you don't have to go through that contrast, because then you're gonna have to like undo all those choices technically, right? So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't know if I ever like felt my twin flame with somebody else, or like
Mm.
um vice versa, but I've definitely experienced like just like the itch feeling, like
Wrong.
I don't know, robotic, like
Mm-hmm.
you're just going through the motions. um I mean, I've like definitely experienced like, actually, I don't know, is this PG-13 or what is this? So maybe I won't elaborate, but
I mean,
yeah,
twin flames romance, like come on, but
you can feel each other all the time. You're always connected.
mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah.
So
Like
that
you
leads.
you like
Go
go
ahead.
through times where you're not like talking or speaking, and but you're always communicating. Like you're connected by your energy and like through your heart. And like there's been times where I've known something was like going down with my twin flame, and if I like messaged him, he's like, what the fuck, how do you know this?
Yeah.
Like
Literally.
and I'm like, I'm not a stalker, I swear. It's just
It
I
just.
just
Yup. Yeah, those intense moments. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't even know. But okay, so one last question for you. I want to ask
okay.
you. So what have been like the major lessons on your like in my previous interview, Mina asked me like what is like the core block to your union, or like what have been like those major lessons on your journey that you've learned that have like transformed you? Because I know I have some. So what have been like your major lessons basically on your journey?
I'm a recovering people pleaser.
Mm.
And I've let a lot of people in my past like treat me like shit and abuse me, especially like emotionally. Not, I've never been like physically
Mm-hmm.
abused or but like emotionally.
Right.
And I've had to do like a lot of healthy boundaries. And I think that it's like probably the best thing that's ever happened to me is that I've been able to like heal through that. And now I no longer, I used to feel this like impending guilt if I, chose myself over someone else. And like I always felt like I was like being the better person, avoiding conflict, but really I was just like betraying myself. Like I in the past, like I've done some things where I've like put myself into really crappy situations because I'm trying to like be good for other people or make them feel good. And the other one, my core block was believing that like I can receive love, like that I'm worthy of receiving love, because there has been some like traumatic things and things that have happened in my life. One of them was that my ex-fiance, he left me like 7 months before the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And like that was like traumatizing. Like that's like a girl's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
And so I had to work through that. And but then I met my twin flame and I realized that like
Thank
that's
God.
what I had with that ex was not love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing.
It's been a journey, but I wouldn't trade it for the world because I'm pretty much manifesting my heaven on earth. I mean, I just got accepted to become like to train for twin flame ascensions coaching, so I can help other people with this journey because it's crazy and it's not easy. And I feel like me and my twin flame have like gone through every obstacle possible.
Yeah, there's something else. Their soul is just very something else. I'm just kidding. Y'all are very resilient, very strong.
Oh, you mean me and my twin flame?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all have a really strong and resilient soul.
Yeah, like it's and I just really want to help others transcend through that and deal with that, and I'm really excited. So yeah, here I am manifesting my heaven on earth, and I invite and join y'all that are watching to come do that with me because
amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, so not only are we manifesting our permanent harmonious twin flame unions with this work from Twin Flames Universe, but we're also manifesting our heaven on earth, right? And like the baseline for manifesting your heaven on earth is being in harmonious union. I mean, that's the baseline, right? Like that's when the work really starts. At least that's what they tell us, because we're not in harmonious union yet, but I mean we are, right? But like, you know what I mean. So that's the baseline. So we're just manifesting our heaven on earth, our harmonious union, and yeah, just I guess claiming earth as home, and building the kingdom and stuff, because like we're supposed.
You can also manifest like perfect wealth, like
exactly.
We know people in the community that are making like 6 figures. I mean, they worked very hard with it, and like they've done the inner work. They've come this far because they did the mirror exercise and they loved themselves and they followed the teaching of Jeff and Shaleia to a T. So.
Yep, the key is to love yourself, y'all. I know this sounds so corny to some people. Like, are you serious? Like, love yourself? But yes, like it's really that deep.
Well, wait till they find their twin flame and then they're like, banging their head against the wall. Yeah, God. They'll understand.
Yeah, they'll get it. You just have to. You have to like. It's kind of like you got to be in the club to get it. Kind of like you can hear about twin flames, but until like your heart literally awakens to it, like it's like over for you. Like once that starts, there's no going back. I know that started for me since I was 18, and like I feel like I've been on go ever since. Like it's like you can't stop. It's like constantly every single day. It's like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just something else. But I mean, I wouldn't trade it for the world either. Like this is like the best thing that's happened to me. It's also been the most challenging thing ever. Like on all levels, like extremely challenging. Like I don't even know. Like I remember like something. I remember like when I was like 18, like a few months into my journey, like something kind of tragic happened, right? Not with like my twin flame, but like with this person in my school, and I was like, okay, this is gonna sound bad, but I was like, oh, thank God, a break from my twin flame journey, because now I can focus on this instead of like worrying about my. I was like, oh, thank God, now I don't have to be obsessed with the twin flame journey. I can really feel my feelings about this situation, right? So it was like a break, right? So it's like, I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, so.
Yeah, and like as you heal, you don't become like you become less like focused
Oh,
on
yeah.
it's more like you still like are desiring like your twin flame union, and like you still hold like a lot of like desire and love for
Definitely.
your person, but it also becomes about the ascension,
Yeah.
the spiritual part about it, like what you're
Mm-hmm.
here for, and then
Life purpose.
the life purpose, and the reason why so many people are meeting and like coming together with their twin flames is because the world's vibration has been so low, and like there's been not the best things happening in the world, and what's the best way for people to heal?
Yeah, I mean,
Unconditional love. And like when you find the person that like, or it's not even the person, it's yourself, like when you
mm-hmm.
find your other half, literally,
Literally.
it's quite motivating.
Oh, it's very motivating.
Yeah, but not only that, but like the universe doesn't let you forget.
Literally. The universe will not let you forget. The universe will not let you forget about your twin flame journey, even if you run away and you literally try to forget. Like, you can't forget. Like, you would have to completely numb yourself out on all levels, and even then, you still won't forget about it. But you would just be miserable because, like, you're trying to numb out this desire. And yeah, like, I love God is so smart because God knows there's no greater motivation to come back into perfect union if it's not our ultimate lover that we love so much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a really good conversation. I feel complete. How do you feel?
I feel definitely complete and really good. Yeah.
Awesome.
I love your podcast,
Thank you.
webcast, video thing. It's really cool.
Oh, thank you
So,
so much. Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so it was awesome talking to everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed this and y'all got some benefit from this. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.